Everyone. I am Ben Swanson. I'm here today to talk about gun control. First, I would like to introduce my audience. Alright, so let's get down to it. So, gun control, it's a hot topic today in today's society in America. What a lot of people are wondering is it the right thing to have or is it the wrong thing to have? And for me, what I'm trying to say is it's the wrong thing to have, in especially bigger areas and highly populated places. First of all, I would like to address a lot of the places and sources where I got this information, where I got a lot of my justified statements. I would like to point out the websites of justfacts.com, timesnews.com, bostonglobe.com, and americanfreedomparty.com. That's where I got a lot of my information, and as well as doing various research and also kind of how I was raised. But I will not be biased during this speech about gun control today. So, the general purpose of gun control was originally out there to hopefully stop potential threats from harming the premises of highly populated areas, just by having posters or signs that say this is a gun-free zone. So then automatically people would be like, oh, well, we're not going to have guns in here, so then how come anyone would get hurt from a gun-related incident? Well, it's kind of a fairy tale type thing, because a criminal who is intentionally there to harm someone with a gun is not going to walk in there and see this sign and say, oh, crap, I can't use a gun now because this sign says I can't. Because laws are broken all the time. I mean, I'm not saying I've intentionally blown a stop sign before, but sometimes you don't pay attention to signs all the time either. Anyway. So, like I said before, this is a really hot topic. A lot of our Second Amendment rights are kind of being looked at and questioned a lot by, just whether it's in Washington or whether it's just your neighbor. And they're saying, is this really a right that really needs to be around anymore? Because back then it was in the 1700s, late 1700s, when we were fighting Britain, and the founding fathers wanted us to be able to protect ourselves. A lot of people are saying, do we really need that before? Because we got, a sturdy government, and they're going to really help us out. We got police officers that'll be there and stuff. That is all true, except we can't really always trust other people to protect ourselves, because either they won't show up in time or they won't be there when you need them. So what I say is, why not come prepared and why not have protection, like a firearm? With that being said, a lot of gun-related incidents are actually stopped. Mass shootings are stopped because of people who have had permits or licenses to carry firearms. And I think that, if people, I'm not saying go through the whole background check thing, but I'm saying if people really were diligent about and honest about wanting to own a firearm for their own safety and protection of loved ones and themselves, I say that, have at it, go through it, and get a firearm and a permit. And a lot of people have been saved from it. There's a study shown in England that homicides, ever since they had established a gun control, homicides in England, in London, has rose from 12 million to 18 million in over 10 years. Another study shows in Chicago that 26% killings had rose from 26% to 35% in 10 years, from 1981 to 1991. So those are highly populated areas and very, very kind of not impoverished, but just very, different way of living, I guess, from where I've grown up to. And if there's someone that wants to inflict a lot of harm on someone, that's a good place to do it. Those places and in schools. With those incidents happening, with those places and a lot of those people being witness to that, there's also that place where you can go back and be like, hey, well, if we only had someone, to call to help us out with a gun or something, that would help us out. and that's where police officers and stuff, they get there in too late a time. So you got the accessibility aspect of having a firearm, you have the self-defense aspect of having a firearm, and all in all, gun control in some areas just shouldn't be allowed because there's just too much harm that could happen to citizens in the area. So a lot more lives being saved, and studies show that gun control actually does more harm than good. So I hope you guys enjoyed my topic today, and I hope that I informed you guys the best way I knew how. Thank you.